And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Take a look at the Lakers. Right now they've compiled the 6th best record in the conference.
And you know, for Los Angeles, they've fulfilled a lot of the promise they showed coming into the season. But they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
Well, I think that extra gear is coming, especially as we get further down the stretch, when you're trying to build momentum for a playoff run.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Durant is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Williams. Then it's Damian Lillard. And it's Daniels in at the two-guard position. And for the Wizards, Tyrese Maxey out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Coffey in at small forward. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
And Lillard is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to McBride. It's Williams, high post. 4 on the clock. Up again. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And it was a matchup you thought they would have cruised through, but they actually dropped the game in this series last year.
Now Maxey after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Here's Williams. And the layup's good off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here's Lillard. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Maxey finds McBride. Maxey looking it over. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And with a bigger responsibility, Tim, the efficiency numbers for Tyrese Maxey taking a bit of a dip.
Well, they certainly have, but they've gone from great to just good enough. But I think, Kevin, as he gets more help, the more guys come back from injury, those numbers will recover.
They sure will. So it's the Lakers now, after the basket by Washington. KD a screen. Lillard from outside hits it from three-point range. Lillard's got 5.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Durant trying to break free, and the layup is good. He's got 7.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
The Wizards working the ball around now, and the shot is good from Johnson.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
That one goes in.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Washington, trailing by 2. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's on Robert Williams. Ball's checked in for Daniels. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's been terrific, guys. I mean, the percentage right around 86%, so no doubt he's pleased with that.
Now, here's Ball. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. The three. Rebounded by the Wizards. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, and the bottom line is they just had too many unfavorable matchups. They could never find a lineup that worked.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Back to you guys.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Now Lillard, after the missed three from Tyrese Maxey. KD's shot is good.
KD could sit out there all day and nail threes if the defense lets him.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. The drive-by Ball. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
No looking back. Ball knows once he starts moving, he's got to go all the way.
Williams finds Johnson. Outside, Maxey. Now McBride. Pass to Coffee. Here's Maxey. Damian Lillard grabs the loose ball. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Ball with the bucket.
So much confidence from Ball. Been doing that since he was a youngster.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for Amir Coffey. And Georgia subbed in for Miles McBride. James checked in for the Lakers. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Outside, George. Outside, Williams. Trying to find Maxey and gets it to him. Yes, that goes in. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, on the inside that time, Maxey really clever with that finish.
James, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to Lillard. Pass to James. Over George. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Johnson's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Wizards. Here's LeBron. He's been a go-to guy for them when they've needed offense. He's averaging 19 points a game. Here's James. Rebound by the Wizards.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect them to make that layup.
The shot's good.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And here's James outside. Again, James missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Lillard against Maxey. Lets it go from 14.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
From deep, James. It's been all about Cameron Johnson for Washington. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
Brandon Boston is out there with George. Then there's Patrick Williams. And it's Champagnie in at the three. That's the group start the second quarter for the Wizards. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Washington's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear number one, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
The Wizards with the lead. Boston with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. To the middle. Stolen by O'Neal. Now the Lakers on the break. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Los Angeles.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Now, here's George. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Love, that falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Love's got his first points of the game.
And the big man, Love, setting that screen so that he can slip it and get in scoring position. Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Daniels, he's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Ball. A kick out to O'Neal. Back to Ball. Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 10.
So often, LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Maxey passes to Coffey. Williams against O'Neal. Pass to Maxey. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles Kings possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Kevin Durant.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
Connects from three-point range.
Three-point field.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Maxey kicks to Williams. Pass to Coffey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Ball feeling it out a bit. There's O'Neal with the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Wizards trail by 8. Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. And stolen by Lillard. Stolen away. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. McBride finds Maxey. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
That's a heads-up play that time by Maxey, creating offense for others.
Lakers leading by 6. Three-pointer, Lillard, and again Los Angeles with the triple. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report. Williams, he's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Williams. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. making a switch here. James is checked in. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. Take a look at the Wizards. They're way down there in the conference standings, looking for a lot of improvement during the second half of the season. Pass to Coffee. And here is Johnson. Outside, Maxey. LeBron against Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Washington. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. And here's James outside. A shot off that time. Wizards trail by 9. McBride with the ball. And Daniels picks him up defensively. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Lakers are trying to maximize what LeBron James has left in the tank. Coach J.J. Redick said, when you get to coach one of the greatest players ever, you take a lot of joy and pride and excitement in that. And it's my job to help him in these last few innings of his career. Back to you.
A rare opportunity indeed. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report.
Capitalizing from the interior. Shots like this really help James's confidence.
James against Maxey. Johnson outside. Pass to McBride. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. All right, a chance to check out stats for Damian Lillard.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Another miss by James.
It's been a rough quarter for him. I think patience can help. Take the shots that are there. Don't force it.
Maxey into the lane, trying to get something going. He takes it up and lays it in. Maxey's got 9.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
James against Maxey. Kicks it out to LeBron. LeBron James making it look easy from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's McBride. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
On the wing, James. From deep. James, no good.
Well, despite this lead, he hasn't found the sweet spot yet. It's been mostly sour, actually.
And Durant sends it back.
And how about the reach of Durant? A terrific job of having that on display defensively.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of this one.
Shooting for Los Angeles. James. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And what you love about Bronny James is his defense-first mindset. Whether he's at the point of attack or playing off the ball, he's a disruptor.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Williams, he's checked in for Royce O'Neal. And it's Damian Lillard in for Daniels. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Washington. A 12-point game. Johnson finds McBride. Johnson against LeBron. Over LeBron. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 15 going into the break. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked a fantastic night from long range so far. We come back right after this.
And now, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the Washington Wizards.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. All right, and now one of the more highly anticipated topics. Some news about trades to discuss.
This one's about making the whole team better. If you're running alongside LeBron, you don't want to disappoint him. That raises the level of play for everyone.
Yeah, they were looking for that extra bit of leadership. Can't think of anyone better than LeBron to provide it. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And on the floor for J.J. Redick as we get into the second half. LeBron James is out there with Durant. Then it's Damian Lillard. Then it's Dyson Daniels. And it's Williams at the center filling out the middle. Here's Lillard. Pass to KD. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. Wizards trail by 17. Johnson outside. Back to Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got 12.
And you've seen Maxey elevate his game every single year. He has now turned into one of the game's premier scorers.
2 points. That one goes. And the Lakers lead by 16.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Maxey, no good. Lakers shooting extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
He gets it in there.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Tim, I can hear it in my head right now. You've called Steph Curry must-see TV. Does anyone from this next generation maybe approach that description for you?
Well, Kevin, certainly Victor Wembanyama would be at the top of that list. You're talking about a one-off when you combine that size with that particular skill set. And then Anthony Edwards would be another guy because of the explosiveness and excitement that he brings every single night.
It'll be exciting to see this next generation and see if they do impact it like the ones before them, for sure. And the Wizards with possession. They trail by 18. KD against Johnson. 6 to shoot. A rebound by the Lakers. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, just 25% to start this half. They're going to have to start getting higher percentage shots.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. Johnson can't hit.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Durant, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Coffee. pick by Williams. Here's Coffee. James defending. And again, Washington no good. Lakers leading by 20. And they pick up 2. James has got 4 this quarter.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Maxey, no good. The Lakers on offense. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. And it's Lillard missing. Washington's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Keontae George, he's checked in for Washington. The Lakers also with a sub, LaMelo Ball. He's checked in for Dyson Daniels.
Hey, Lillard has all the talent in the world, but man, this guy is a great leader. Lots of charisma, and he holds his teammates accountable.
Washington calls timeout. Teams with the quickest hands in the league. In third, the Lakers.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Shot stood by Williams. Williams has got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Good on the three-point shot.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Pass to McBride. Knocked away. Johnson in the corner. From downtown. Drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
McBride passes to Williams. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 6. Wizards need to get a shot off here. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to put himself on the highlight reel.
Loads it up for Williams. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Anthony Edwards and the Toronto Raptors. Then on Monday, they'll go up against Julius Randle.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
The Wizards making a switch here. Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. Wizards passing it around. Johnson in the corner. A 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
That's a 2 from Lillard, and it's good off the back rim and in. Lillard's got 13 points in the second half. Washington shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Now, here is George. And the shot is good from Johnson.
It's been a modest night scoring so far. Maybe that shot will encourage him to get some more looks.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers Lakers with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Robert Williams. O'Neal comes in for LeBron. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Durant. Now here's Lillard. He has 31. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Lillard's got 33.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
And here's George for three. Love grabs the board.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And Lillard gets it to go.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Maxey. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that's the thing about Maxey. He is wiry strong. You see him there, absorb the contact, stay on balance, and finish.
Now, here is O'Neal. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
From past the arc, and again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers ahead, ending the third quarter with a massive 16-7 run. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, right there, he wasn't a ball stopper. He kept his eyes up and his options open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Patrick Williams, Tyrese Maxey out there with Keontae George. And it's Mamu Kelishvili in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Lakers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense.
LaMelo using that body control there, making the play off contact.
George passes to Maxey. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Misses the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Love with the screen on George. Ball with a wide open look. Second chance shot. And it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Lakers.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leading the defense to scramble.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
And a deep three from Ball. And the Lakers with another miss.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team. Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Outside, Smart. Ball with it. George picks him up. Ball with the bucket.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Outside for Smart. And it's off from three-point range. And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. Now here's Williams. And George, here we go. Can't hit from in close. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Back to Smart. Stolen by George. In transition, here come the Wizards. Here's Williams, and Williams throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the shot is good.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Here's George. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Love with the screen for Ball. Maxey grabs the miss.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Maxey on the wing. Back to George. And then George with the jam.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play. Brought to you by AT&T. Ball with the bucket.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. Smart against Maxey. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. The 3. And Maxey with the basket on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight. Right side O'Neal. Fires from deep. Cans it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
For Los Angeles, they've gone only 6 of 14 to the field in the fourth. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Washington's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And a foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Maxey. On the wing, Johnson. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Williams. And here's Johnson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lillard.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Marcus Smart. Second personal foul.
That free throw, no good.
And what I love about Tyrese Maxey, he's so good at just overwhelming you with energy. He puts the defense in a tough spot because of his relentless ability to push the pace.
O'Neal kicks to Bogdanovich. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Johnson. And here are the Wizards now. McBride passes to Coffey. And here's Maxey outside. Outside, Smart. Pass the ball. The tray. It's good.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
So let's go courtside where Allie LaForce is standing by with our player of the game, Allie.
Damian, I mean, the stat line was just outstanding for you tonight. You had it going early. How were you able to be so effective?
I mean, like you said, I came out to start the game and I was aggressive. Looking for opportunities, getting downhill, getting to the free throw line. And I think once I came out aggressive like that, they just started to react. And, I just let the defense make the plays for me. I see that weak side come in, I was making the plays. And I was just trying to keep them off balance. Once I saw the ball going in and I had a good rhythm to the game, if they help, make the right play. If they don't, be aggressive and go score. And it worked for me all night long.
Thanks so much, Dame.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Damian Lillard.
Some comfort at the well, I guess that he regretted several aspects of his past, but he wasn't mean, he wasn't cruel, and he made sure his kids went to school. And sleeping well is not an easy task. Right on, right on.
Hey, safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. 30K on my riches for hard times. These just mad cause they in my archives. Jordan came back so if you play then you lay right there by your own kind. Tell him run his back like so-so. Got this rap here in the chokehold. Did a show out in Austin. Shout out to Bobo. Moved out the trenches, now look how we live. Tell my BM to furnish the crib. Walk out the mall with some shoes for the kids. Deposit a check, my bank's full of M's. Paid up my rent, now I'm up for the year. The view look crazy from here. What I paid for some dogs could've bought me veneers. Texas piece on my neck could've bought your career. Safe to say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep it even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the Let my little boy get whatever he want. Madam T don't be asking for much. The rest of that get a punch. Left wrist on some, I had to stunt. Right wrist, I just did it because 600 the labor, you know how we coming. Tell them they ain't taking nothing. Standing on business with go get you some money. I just got off a tour, finna go on another one. Album done, finna drop me another one. Couple M's, finna run up another one. Super Bowl ring, I had to go do. Say I'm the biggest, the largest. Been stepping up since my mama stayed in them apartments. Regardless, my daddy told me keep even when I'm in foreigns. I'm heartless, cause he hating on me just because I'm the biggest, the largest, the biggest, the largest. Hey.
What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? Along with the all-star team of Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Brooklyn Nets.
One way you could look at this difficult stretch against some of the best in the league, it's a tremendous chance to prove to the league just how good your team is. It could provide a huge statement.
And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Williams. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Richardson in at the 2. And for Virginia Beach, they've got Dick, Evan Mobley out there with Flag. Then there's Sharp, and it's Fears in at the point. Well, Coach, something you love about watching games, it's observing the dynamic of these NBA matchups.
Yeah, I like watching great guards challenge the big. I like watching defensive stoppers switch on to a star player. You never see the same story develop twice.
Virginia Beach with the ball. Miami making their last shot. And here's Flag outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
That's just a great pass. Excellent vision to see the open spot in the defense and lead him to the score.
Here's Fears. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Virginia Beach. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you, Brian.
And Allie, thanks. Here's Brunson. Virginia Beach getting their last shot to go. The finish! Oh!
Wow!
And that's how to start the break. Flag can make an impact on defense all over the floor.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Now here's Brunson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. For Virginia Beach, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Mobley outside. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Here's Flag. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And another basket for Virginia Beach.
And that's why they let Flag handle the ball. I mean, he makes great decisions.
Grant, looking at Cooper Flag, his versatility is what makes him such a highly touted prospect.
Yeah, B.A. Cooper can do a little of everything offensively. He also covers a lot of ground defensively at 6'9". And on top of his balanced skill set, his intangibles are just elite.
Now here's Dick. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. Brunson finds Wembanyama. An easy two on the layup.
And there were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Here's Fears. Brunson defending. Here's Flag. And another basket for Virginia Beach.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Antetokounmpo can't connect.
Excellent coverage defensively. Making it hard on him.
To the inside. Rebound Miami. And going against Virginia Beach, their first meeting on the year.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Here's Fears. Brunson defending. A nice shot by Fears.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. For Virginia Beach, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Fears. Here's Flag. Mobley, a screen on Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Flag. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Flag's got 6.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Mobley grabs the board.